You've been told your entire fitness life that you have to pick one. Either you lose fat or you build muscle. Cut season, bulk season, never both. That advice has wasted years of progress for millions of people. Today we're going to fix that completely. This is the full body recomposition guide. The science, the method, the nutrition, the training, everything. Let's get into it. Body recomposition is the process of losing body fat and building muscle simultaneously, not one after the other. At the same time, for years the fitness industry told you this was impossible, that your body couldn't do both at once, that you needed to be in a calorie surplus to build muscle and a calorie deficit to lose fat. And since those two things contradict each other, you had to choose. Here's what they got wrong. Your body doesn't run on a 24-hour clock. It doesn't look at your daily calorie intake and make one single decision. It makes thousands of micro decisions every hour based on hormones, protein availability, training stimulus, and energy demands. Fat loss and muscle building are two completely separate biological processes, and under the right conditions, they can absolutely happen at the same time. The science is clear on this. Multiple studies have confirmed body recomposition is real. It's not a hack. It's not a shortcut. It's just biology working the way it was designed to work. Now here's something important. Body recomposition works best for specific people, and understanding where you fall will help you set the right expectations. First, beginners. If you are new to training or returning after a long break, your body is extremely responsive to the training stimulus. Your muscles are starving for growth signals. Even in a slight deficit, your body will prioritize muscle building because the signal is so strong. This is called newbie games, and it is the single greatest window for body recomposition in your entire fitness life. Second, people with higher body fat. The more fat you carry, the more energy your body has available to fuel muscle growth, even when calories are lower. Your fat stores essentially act as a fuel tank that keeps muscle building running. Third, people returning from injury or a long break. Your muscle memory is intact. Your nervous system remembers. Muscle comes back fast, and fat burns simultaneously. Advanced athletes with years of consistent training will find recomposition slower and harder, but not impossible. It just requires more precision. This is where most people get it wrong. They either eat too little and lose muscle, or they eat too much and gain fat. The sweet spot is a slight calorie deficit, and protein has to be high. Here is the exact formula. Calories. You want to be in a deficit of around 200 to 300 calories per day, not 500, not 1,000. Small and controlled. Big deficits tell your body there is a famine coming, and it starts breaking down muscle for energy. Small deficits tell your body to use stored fat while keeping muscle intact. Protein. This is the most important variable. You need to eat between 0.8 and 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every single day, non-negotiable. Protein provides the amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow after training. Without enough protein, body recomposition slows to almost nothing. Carbohydrates. Do not cut them completely. Carbs fuel your workouts. Without carbs, your training intensity drops. And without training intensity, your muscle building signal drops. Keep carbs moderate and time them around your workouts. Fat. Keep dietary fat at around 25 to 30% of your total calories. Fat regulates hormones, including testosterone, which directly impacts your ability to build muscle. Simple version. Slight deficit, high protein, moderate carbs, healthy fats. That's the nutrition formula. Nutrition sets the conditions. Training sends the signal, and the signal has to be strong enough to tell your body, build muscle here, we need it. Here's what your training needs to look like for body recomposition. Progressive overload is everything. Every week you need to be lifting slightly more weight, doing slightly more reps, or reducing rest time. Your muscles only grow when they are challenged beyond what they already handled. If you do the same workout with the same weight every week, your body has no reason to build new muscle. Compound movements first. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, overhead press, pull-ups. These movements recruit the most muscle fibers, release the most growth hormone, and burn the most calories. Train each muscle group at least twice per week. Research consistently shows that frequency matters. Hitting a muscle once a week is not enough stimulus for maximum growth. Twice a week is the sweet spot for most people. Keep rest periods controlled. 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Long enough to recover, short enough to keep intensity high, and calories burning. 4 days per week is the optimal training frequency for body recomposition. enough stimulus to grow, enough recovery to repair. Most people obsess over training and nutrition and completely ignore the third pillar, sleep. Here's what happens when you sleep. Your body releases growth hormone, the primary hormone responsible for muscle repair and fat burning. Most of your daily growth hormone is released in the first few hours of deep sleep. Sleep deprivation destroys body recomposition in two ways. First, it tanks growth hormone production, less muscle repair, less fat burning. Second, it spikes cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue and encourages fat storage. You cannot out-train or out-eat bad sleep. It will undo your progress no matter how perfect your nutrition and training are. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. Non-negotiable. This is when your body does the actual work of recomposition. This is where people give up. They do everything right for 4 weeks, step on the scale, see it hasn't moved, and think it's not working. Stop using the scale as your only progress marker. We already know the scale can't tell the difference between fat lost and muscle gained. Here's how to actually measure body recomposition progress. Progress photos. Take them every 2 weeks in the same lighting, same pose, same time of day. The camera sees what the scale can't. Body measurements. Measure your waist, hips, chest, arms, and thighs every 2 weeks. Waist going down while arms going up is body recomposition working perfectly. Strength numbers. Are you lifting more than last month? More weight on the bar means more muscle. Full stop. How your clothes fit. This is the most honest daily feedback you have. Jeans getting looser around the waist, but tighter around the legs. That's recomposition. Body recomposition is slow. Slower than a pure cut, slower than a pure bulk. But the result is a completely transformed physique, without the misery of extreme dieting or the frustration of gaining unwanted fat. These are the 4 mistakes that kill body recomposition before it starts. Mistake 1, eating too little. A deficit of more than 500 calories a day will sacrifice muscle. Keep it small and controlled. Mistake 2, not enough protein. If your protein is low, your body has nothing to build muscle with. Everything else becomes irrelevant. Mistake 3, not training hard enough. Body recomposition requires a strong muscle-building signal. Going through the motions in the gym with light weights and no progressive overload will not send that signal. Mistake 4, expecting fast results. Body recomposition is a 3 to 6 month process minimum. People who quit after 4 weeks never see the transformation that was already happening beneath the surface. Body recomposition is not a myth. It is not a shortcut. It is the smartest way to transform your body, burning fat and building muscle at the same time, using nothing but the right nutrition, the right training, and the right recovery. Slight calorie deficit, high protein, progressive overload, quality sleep, measure the right things, stay patient. That is the complete formula. If this video gave you clarity, follow the channel, share this with someone who is still choosing between cutting and bulking, and check the description for the full breakdown. We'll see you in the next one.